First and foremost, my deepest thoughts and sympathies go out to the Petito family. As a father of 2 daughters and a son, I couldn't begin to even imagine the heartache and pain that they're feeling. This video is in no means to analyze the pending case, nor am I attempting to play detective, but I will be giving my opinion on the video that I'm sure you've seen when Gabby and Brian were pulled over by the cops in Utah. In light of this horrific tragedy, I would like to discuss 3 characteristics of toxic relationships in hopes that you will never find yourself in an unhealthy relationship, and if you are, that you will gain the strength and courage to walk away. So let's get into it. The first sign of a toxic relationship is hostile and demeaning communication. This could include yelling, name-calling, and other hurtful words. If this type of treatment has gone on to the point where a physical altercation has taken place, then it's time for the two of you to seek counseling or a therapist. At this point, if the two of you or your partner objects to getting help, it's time for you to sever all ties and exit the relationship. Per eyewitnesses and through the words of Gabby and Brian, there was yelling and a physical altercation that took place prior to being pulled over. Anyone looking at the video could tell that Gabby was in a lot of distress. Again, we don't know the exact details of the altercation, but we do know that both Gabby and Brian seem to have a rocky and hostile relationship. It's easy for us to judge someone else's relationship, but if you're currently in an unhealthy relationship, similar to how their relationship supposedly was, I need you to truly start loving yourself and get help before it's too late. Any type of unhealthy communication can cause tension and make us do things that are irrational and impulsive in those heated moments. The key is to have a game plan that will allow the tension to cease and see each other as friends and not enemies. The second sign of a toxic relationship is controlling behaviors. This should go without saying, but unfortunately, some people don't realize that being controlled is unhealthy and toxic. Many of my coaching clients have been subjected to control and manipulation. Contrary to popular belief, men and women can be controlling. In the case of Gabby and Brian, I'm sure that there was an unhealthy dose of control on both fronts. I'm sure we'll understand more as the facts and details emerge. No matter the situation, your partner does not have the right to control your actions or beliefs. If you find yourself in this situation, I strongly encourage you to find it within yourself to take your life back and to take it a step further and sign up for a free coaching session with myself. Fear is often the result of being controlled, and that's why many people stay in unhealthy, toxic, and unhappy relationships. Telling you what's right, controlling who you can and cannot talk to, are just a few signs of manipulation. Control can be physical, spiritual, and even financial. There's no one size that fits all, but at the first sign of any type of control, it's best that you reevaluate the relationship. The third sign of a toxic relationship is insecurities and codependencies. Let me set the record straight. We all have insecurities to a certain degree. I'm not here to ignorantly state that all relationships are toxic if there are signs of being insecure. What I am saying is that it's easy to allow those insecurities to surface and become a part of the relationship. If this becomes the case, the relationship will eventually suffer. My thought is that there were several insecurities in the relationship with Gabby and Brian. The mannerisms that they both displayed seemed to raise codependent concerns and questions. My hope is that we all examine our own heart when it comes to being insecure. It's never too late to turn the trajectory of the relationship around. In my humble opinion, it may have been insecurities within Gabby that prevented her from ending the relationship with Brian. Of course, there's no way to know other than what information surfaces over the next couple of weeks, months, or even years. What I don't want to happen is for us to think that our relationships are perfect and there's no room for improvement. There's always things that we can get better at personally and relationally. A lack of self-love and respect can play into our insecurities as well, in which we fall into the trap of losing our identity. Our entire world becomes consumed with the other person and we stop making healthy decisions. So let's hear from you. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? If so, what made you stay? Let me know in the comments below. In addition, I've extended a free 1-hour coaching session to everyone who's needing to experience a breakthrough in their lives. email me directly at lifecoachjscott@gmail.com. Again, let's all keep the family of Gabby in our thoughts and prayers. Until next time, be safe and take care.